My brother has seemed like a completely new person. He's stepping out of his comfort zone. He's able to share his feelings more. For the first time in our entire lives, he's actually engaging with me on more than a surface level. He is showing interest in how I'm feeling and how people who are important in my life are feeling.
I've seen them just expand their knowledge and awareness of their own strengths through our motto, which is really based in that human development and nurturing all those pieces of us, the social, the emotional, the mind, body, and spirit. They have learned a whole new language that has allowed them to really own who they are at the core and share that amongst our community, amongst their families.
I think the social emotional thing is great because they also can identify what they're feeling inside and start to express to others like why they're feeling this.
She can have OT anytime and regulate it pretty much on her own, or even have people kind of get her into where it's like, okay, we're gonna do OT type things that really regulated her body. So every single day, she had regulation all day, instead of just having to hold it together and then come home and fall apart. She gets to come home now and be Sarah.
Everyone is so glad to see her in the morning, and she loves that. And when I pick her up, it's the same way. It's always, oh, Piper, we'll see you tomorrow, and we're so excited. She said to me in the car this morning, we always do this, what are you thankful for today? And she said, I'm thankful that I get to go back to school in August. And I thought that was so sweet.
In the learners, there has been, I feel, such a tremendous amount of growth in their sense of community and seeing that come out where the kiddos know and the learners know that we are community for them and they are community for each other.
Connecting as a whole towards the end. In the beginning, everyone was kind of to themselves and they didn't want to do anything with another peer. But towards the end, it was more of a group and community effort in all ages too. Not just the older learners and younger learners, but them blending together.
One of the things the male staff members have developed is meetings with the boys. We try and meet once a week with the boys individually and really let them drive the conversation a little bit. Talk about what's going on with your favorite sports team, what's going on outside of school. It doesn't have to be related to school. And then eventually we kind of circle back and do talk about things that are going on in the school. And then at the end we kind of try and tie that into something that we can work on for the week, like a goal. How do we treat people? How are we talking with people? Setting the tone for the week and just developing kind of a new communication skill. And we try and give them tools throughout the week to do that.
The team here has really helped him take a look at what's happening inside, like how are you feeling and why, and giving some context of looking at different situations and giving him those skills that's life-changing.
I think the biggest change for my brother overall is he's excited about school. This is a kid who all throughout elementary school and middle school, he didn't like going to school. His growth, both as a student and as a human, is incredible.
They're all little devices, playing your strengths, whatever, but to open up their minds to where they can learn.
We have time here and space, and we have a team that identifies all of these opportunities and helps kids extend themselves, expand their interests, and feel like they can do anything.
There's enough of Sarah coming out now that there's multiple career paths that she finds interest in and can move on to.
I guess what really stands in my mind is a moment that was so meaningful to us is having my husband say, this is the first time ever that I feel he's in the best hands, the most capable people are working with him, and I don't have to worry.
I feel like really that this seriously will be, and all of these people are going to be part of Sarah's life forever, because that doesn't just go away.
It's just been so neat to see that growth. They walk taller, they have more confidence, they're really immersed in their passions and developing that spirit.
Incredible how much she's gained in that, you know, confidence in it and in herself, and just going, hey, kind of like I matter.
It's important, I guess, you know, from the dad perspective, is it worth the investment? And it certainly is. You're putting out a lot, but you are getting an immense amount of attention. You couldn't really get this kind of coverage for that money, to be honest. It's actually quite a bargain.
We implemented our model, and the kids are thriving, and we know it works. When you focus on relationships and strengths and their interests, really the sky's the limit.
What a difference it's going to make in her if it's done all of this in 1 year. It just seems unreal, yet it's even possible.
I've seen more growth this year than in so many years combined. And sometimes I think back just to a year or 2 years ago, and I think of where we are now, and it almost doesn't seem possible. And yet, here we are, and there's still so much more to do, and it's exciting.